Hi everybody and welcome once again to Ruby's Classic Cooking. And today I'm making a 5-layer cold dip. I've already done all my prep here, so this is going to go together very quickly. Oh, you know how much they want for one of these at the grocery store? A very small serving? A lot more than you can make it for at home, let me tell you. Alright, so let me tell you what I've got here. I have some fresh grated parmesan cheese here. I have some grated mozzarella cheese here. I have sour cream in here. And in here I have homemade salsa. Now you can make your own salsa, or you can go out to the grocery store and buy a bottle of salsa, whatever size you want. Now this is the nice thing about this is if you want mild salsa, medium salsa, hot salsa, extra hot salsa, whatever level of heat you want this to be. Okay. Well, let's get started here. First of all, I'm going to put a layer. Now, I'm going to use this platter. And what you want to make this is something shallow that's easy to transport. If I was taking this someplace, like this is an eat-at-home one, but if I was taking this somewhere, I would take an 11 by 13 pan, and I'd be making this in that. Because especially since I have snap-on lids for mine, so, you know, easy to transport. Anyway, I'm going to start with my Parmesan cheese. I'm going to sprinkle some on here at the bottom, enough to cover the bottom of my tray, my platter. This is like a small Corelle livingware platter, actually, is what it is. You can buy special round plates to do this. You can have, as long as it has a nice curve to it, that has room for you to layer your salsa. But you don't want it to be too deep because you're going to be using a taco chip. And you want to be able to get down in there and get all the layer. And next up is my sour cream. I'm going to put this all over the place here. Just going to blob this on here. I'm going to spread that out into a nice layer. This is 250 milliliters or 1 cup of sour cream. You don't want too thick a layer, but you want it to be there. And this will help cool off that hot salsa on top. This is the full fat stuff because you only live once, and you know what? The full fat stuff adds a whole lot more flavor than the zero butter fat or non-dairy sour cream or whatever they have out there these days. I just go for the good old-fashioned stuff. And I'm just going to spread this out in my spatula, a nice even layer. Now, if you want to make this a 6-layer dip, you can get a can of those little teeny tiny shrimp, or some salmon, or even tuna, and you can put a layer of that in here next. I don't have any of that today, so I'm not going to be putting that in. And here's my salsa. It's a homemade salsa. Of course, you know, like I said, you can buy a bottle at the grocery store and put that in. I've done that for years. And I happen to like mild salsa, so that's what I usually buy is the mild salsa. Alright, now I'm just going to spread this around the back of my spoon, make a nice even layer. Just like I did with my sour cream. And next I'm going to put a layer of tomatoes and chopped peppers. And these are yellow bell peppers. You can use green peppers, gives you a good contrast. I wouldn't use the red peppers because they just kind of blend in and they wouldn't give you a contrast. If you want to add more heat to this, you could add hot peppers to this instead, but be careful with that, you don't want to make it too spicy. So I'm just going to put a mixture of yellow peppers and tomatoes on top of here. Spread them around here. And there's your next layer. And now I'm going to add a good amount of, these bowls each hold 1 cup, which is 250 milliliters. So you can see I probably have 3/4 of a cup, or like about 200 milliliters of grated mozzarella cheese. And I'm just going to sprinkle this on top all over the place. Make a nice layer on top of my dip. And now I'm going to finish this off with some fresh grated Parmesan cheese. And I'm just going to sprinkle that all over the place here. Just a nice light layer of this. There we go. And there you have it. 5-layer dip, all ready to go to the party or eat at home when you're having friends over. And didn't cost me what it's going to cost you for a teeny little tub of that stuff at the grocery store. And how much time did I invest? Not very much. I hope you enjoyed my video today, and I hope that you will like, subscribe, leave a comment below, give this recipe a try at home, tell your friends, and come on back and see me next time on Ruby's Classic Cooking. Bye for now.